Hello, I'm Seth Lopez,
And I'm Fabian Pena.
and welcome to the morning show.
Well, Pirates, tonight is a night for donkey basketball. The Grants Future Farmers of America chapter is bringing us this action-packed game in partnership with Dairyland Donkey Ball. It will feature players riding donkeys while trying to make baskets, guaranteeing a night full of laughter and entertainment.
Come watch Grants High School teachers and administrators from across the GCCS district and community members face off in this hilarious and competitive game. All proceeds from this event help support Grants FFA and its programs, so your ticket purchase makes a difference. Pre-sale tickets are $9 and are available until April 9th at 6 p.m. this evening, which is an hour before showtime. Tickets at the door are $13. Scan the QR code on your screen to purchase.
Next in the news today, the GHS powerlifting team went to the state tournament recently and brought home a bunch of hardware. As a team, the Lady Pirates earned the program's first ever bronze medal, beating our first place Lovington and second place Portales. The GHS girls had Riley Burris finish fourth in her weight class, and Dakota Billman finished fifth to set the stage for the competition. Shaitza Chavez picked up a bronze in her weight class, while Olivia Toivanen scored a gold to set things up for Super Savannah Ortiz. She also picked up a gold medal to help the Lady Pirates finish 1 point better than fourth place silver.
Meanwhile, junior Gary Chavez was the big winner for the GHS boys, taking a gold, while 8th grader Marshall Burris finished 6th for the Pirates.
What's up, everybody? I'm Isaiah Artek with the GHS broadcasting team. Today I'm here with D. Gary Chavez. He just won a state championship in powerlifting. Gary, to start us off, man, you're one of the hardest workers, if not the hardest worker I know. Tell me a little bit about, what motivates you to do what you do and, ended up leading you to win a state championship.
Look, I just want to make myself better because, it's something I was always pushed to do growing up from my father, and him not being here anymore, I know I got to do it myself and make him proud. So that's where a lot of the work comes from, and, that's my drive. Whenever I'm about to fail, I get it up because I know he's watching over me and he'd be proud if I get it up.
Well, he's for sure proud of you right now, man. So going into the competition, was there somebody behind you that was like right on your tail, or did you know you were gonna win going in, like not being cocky?
So if I would have classed down a weight class, it would have been a little fiercer. I still would have won him after all. But the weight class that I was in, that guy was 95 pounds behind me. That was a pretty decent gap. It was weird though. The feeling of knowing that I was gonna win off of just getting my openers was almost like scary. It was like unsettling. I just didn't want to fail.
Yeah.
And I showed out and did pretty good.
You're just nervous going in, yeah.
Yeah, just those nerves. The
Right.
day before it was so bad. I had a stomach ache, but
Hey, you came through. But I know you hate to hear this question. Just winning a state championship, it's like, dang, can I just not celebrate? But I'm pretty sure this is the question everybody wants to know. What's next from here, and where do you see yourself going from here?
so I like the idea of celebrating. I really do, and I feel like it is necessary. But like you said, there is something that has to come next. So now I want 2 more medals, one for powerlifting and one for football, and I'm gonna stay working for that every single day until those seasons come and until they're done. I want a hard senior year to, just prove who I am, who my team is. Let's go get it.
Right. I think you set the bar for, everybody in football. You set the expectation for everybody in powerlifting. I think, you made a lot happen with that. So now it's time to go show everybody what we can do in football and all the other sports.
Yeah, because I'm happy with a medal, but we need 2 blue trophies.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you. Congratulations, and back to you guys.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Caleb Willie, and today I'll be interviewing another powerlifter who has placed 4th in the championship. And John Paul Miller, how do you feel?
I feel pretty good, I guess.
That's good. How did it go for the whole competition?
It was fun overall. Everyone definitely pushed themselves and hit PRs. Some were kind of disappointed, but it is what it is.
That's good. And you placed fourth currently.
Yeah.
Are you proud of where you are, considering that's like your last year now?
I feel like I could have done better, but it was just kind of risk it all or be safe, you know?
Yeah. It was just nerve-wracking overall.
Yeah, I was really nervous and emotional.
That's cool. But that's really impressive with being fourth in place after all. It's still really good.
Yeah.
But for those newcomers, like all the freshmen and those who are considered joining powerlifting, what are your advice to them?
Probably just work hard, I guess. It's like, if you're new, it's hard to get into it, but it's so much fun to do it, honestly. I liked it, even though it was my first year doing it.
And what do you plan on from doing here?
I'm planning to go to college at Fort Lewis.
Okay. Do you plan on getting any scholarships or anything?
I'm hoping so.
Oh, cool.
There's no guarantee.
So, it's just a hopeful future then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, and that concludes today's interview with John Paul.
National Honor Society is asking you to help donate to our local Grants Animal Care Center. Donations can include new or used pet beddings and or blankets, collars, and leashes, pet shampoo, laundry detergent, or toys, but no rawhide or stuffed toys. Please donate to the box in the lobby before the end of April.
While we're on the subject of Grants Animal Care Center, make sure you tune into our Pirate News live show today to see on Instagram to see an all-new feature from Angry Jack Productions called Paws and Claws. We will feature a pet every week on the show and give you information about how you can adopt a pet from the Grants Animal Care Center. So stay tuned.
Recently, the Grants Skills USA chapter competed in the 2025 state championship and, like the powerlifting team, did over the weekend picked up some nice awards. The broadcasting news team, consisting of Matthew Holguin, Logan Hooper, Cody Malonis, and Joel Small, won a gold medal for their performance, and that team will be heading to the national competition in Atlanta, Georgia. Additionally, the Quiz Bowl team, consisting of Lucas Combum, Gwen Condon, Logan Hooper, Cody Malonis, and Joel Small, took home a bronze. And all 38 GHS students competed in 10 different categories, making it the biggest GHS team so far. Angelina Meza caught up with the members of the broadcast team news, so let's check out that interview now.
Hello guys, I'm Angelina Meza and I'm here with Matthew Ogeen, Cody Malonis, and Joel Small. We're going to start out with some questions about their gold medal win at Skills USA. So guys, how do you feel that you guys won a gold medal in your category at Skills USA?
It was pretty exciting. It was my first time winning a medal like that, and good achievement. Really excited.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, something different, just out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I had big hopes going in this year because we had some really strong kids in our skills program. And, just going to nationals is just, really nice to see. We're hoping we keep that momentum going into next year. Yeah, I'm really happy.
All right, guys, now let's talk about what you guys had to do, like the process, the steps in competing.
Well, we got there, sat at a cafe, and we had our meeting with all the teams. We got placed on there, and we got stuff done. It was pretty fun. I got really nervous into it, but starting onto the takes, we started doing better and better, and I got more comfortable.
Just how we were prepared is just, Coach Ron being the teacher, he just helping us every day, just coming in class and making us do what we got to do to win.
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing for us in preparation was writing scripts. We're already pretty good anchors, but writing scripts was somewhere that we didn't have a lot of experience in, so it was real nice to get practice in that.
So now let's go ahead and talk about the steps you guys had to do, before the competition, in school. What prepared you guys for the competition in school, not at the competition?
Well, once again, our teacher Ron, pretty good guy. He had us do what was called Anchor Wars. He would give us a time set, and he would give us a choice of some videos, and we would have to write a script on it and time ourselves and see how long we could do. And I feel like that got us really locked in and showed who was prepared.
Yeah, just Coach Ron just hitting us and making us do what we got to do, saying we have to get it done, not, it's your choice. Just, if you want to go, you got to get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, the choices for the anchors were still kind of up in the air until, somewhat going into the competition. But, it was already kind of up in the air who's going to be the anchors and who's not going to be the anchors. So the Anchor Wars was one, just to eliminate competition, see who's going to do it, and also two, just for practice so we're better at doing it when we get into the competition.
So, what do you guys think was the hardest part during the competition?
Probably having to make the script, or not make the scripts, but read the scripts in the time limit, because you were more focused on, okay, we got to get this done. But honestly, it was pretty stress free.
Yeah.
I feel like once we got our first script done, or our first take, and it was a good time, then we're more chill about it.
I mean, I would honestly say like the waiting, because we got seventh, so we just had to wait forever and ever. And then the other teams came out and they're just stressed, saying, "Oh, we don't know, we might have did bad and stuff." So that kind of stressed us out a little bit. But once we got in, I feel like we were good.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Motor. I think the most stressful part for me was the actual recording, because we're nervous if we're going to get on time, if we're going to pronounce it right, whatever. Once we had that first take, it was smooth sailing from there. But getting into there and getting that first take was scary.
So for your guys' group, who were the anchors?
It was actually me and Joel.
Yeah.
We were
You and
the
Joel?
anchors. Yeah.
What do you think you guys did to achieve that? Like, what do you think you did like better to make you stand out to be an anchor?
Anchor, I don't know. I feel like me and Joel just were like pretty good at reading them together. We both were just fluent. We were good. Even in some times I would like stutter and I would I would get lost and he would just take over. I wouldn't even have to like do anything for him. So it's just like chemistry. I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I think we have really good chemistry. And honestly, anyone in our group could have done an anchor.
Yeah.
Like, they're all really good anchors, Logan included. But, me and him were anchors last year for the same team, and we were both anchors. So I think it was kind of just, the choice we had to make, yeah.
So Cody, what was your role?
I don't know. I was just kind of just like the director, so like I just gave countdowns and like checked the cameras and then just made sure Logan was good. And just if we're like below while they're reading, because sometimes Joel would read a little faster than he was supposed to because we had to get that time limit. And that time limit I feel like was like a really huge part. So then I would just tell him slow down or speed up. And just make sure the script was going.
Do you feel like you had a lot of like, not stress on you, but like you were a big role in like helping them and trying to get the time down? So did it like stress you out a little bit?
I mean, not really. I knew we would get, because Joel and Motor and all of us, we read the scripts and went over the times, and we were close within like every single time. So I was kind of confident in them, and I knew. So yeah, it wasn't really that stressful.
Yeah, that's good. So moving on, what's next for you guys? Like, you guys just want to go medal. What's like next?
Probably getting down like all the aspects of everything. I feel like our teamwork at the thing was perfect. Our teamwork was good. We just need to focus more on writing it, getting everything ready, and just being prepared.
Yeah. I feel like we have like a good mental attitude going into it. We're really good with the stress and stuff. There's some things that we could do, like get better at reading, some like technical stuff, right? But overall, I think just the only thing we need to do is prepare and just, hope we go in there and do good.
I mean, I don't know, just prepare for Atlanta. We got to go get that done now.
Yep. Atlanta, Georgia, baby.
And that's all we have for today. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Grand Cibola County School District is proud to present the 3rd annual GHS Math Olympiad held at Grants High School on Friday, April 25th from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. in the GHS Old Gym. The competition features students from GHS, Los Alamitos Middle School, Laguna Acoma High School, and the Early College High School.
That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching, and remember, we are GHS for Success.